Hi guys, and welcome to the second lesson of the course. In the previous lesson, we discussed about how to create the survey, like we just did here. So how to create all the questions. In this video here, we're going to talk about how to create the thank you page, so that when somebody fills out the survey, they can go to a thank you page. Okay, so what you do if you're still here, you go to the top left hand side and click on the Surveygizmo logo. Okay, this will take you to the main page, if you will, and then at the top here, you will see the survey that you just created. Okay, now let's create a thank you page. So what you do is go to the top left, click create survey, and you're going to name this one. Okay, I'm going to name it PI YouTube course, YT course thank you page. You can name it, something that you would that would work for you. Okay, to start building it. Okay, for this one, obviously because this is a thank you page, we're not going to add any questions there. You just click on text and media, and then you can type something like this. So first of all, let's put something that's in the middle. So what I just did is that you go ahead and click on center alignment, and then you can type something like thank you for submitting your questionnaire. And then let me just plug in my charger. Right, so thank you for submitting your questionnaire. One of our representatives will reach out soon to discuss your claim. Okay, so you could put something simple like that. Okay, and then just hit save text and media, and that's it. So that's your thank you page created. Now, how do you link the survey, so the questionnaire, to the thank you page? The way that you do that is you go to the top where it says share, right, and then you copy the link of the thank you page, and you go back to the top left and click on the Surveygizmo logo again. And then you go to the survey that we created earlier. So not the thank you page, but the actual survey itself, right? And you scroll all the way down to where it says thank you page. And then you go to the bottom here where you find these green buttons, and then you type in redirect to a URL, okay? And then here you put under where it says URL, you just go ahead and paste that link that we copied earlier. Okay, and then once you've pasted it in, go ahead and click save action at the bottom. So that's now done. Okay, now this is pretty much done now with regards to setting up the actual survey itself. So the only thing that's left to do is to actually test it out to see if it works. So if you go to the top, click on share, right? And then click view over here, right? So this is going to show you exactly what your survey actually looks like. Okay. Right. So here we've got all the questions kind of lined up. So actually, one of the things that we want to do is that we want to actually set it up so that they can only see one question at a time, instead of having all the questions there in in one place, because most people would see all of these questions, and they won't want to fill it out. So let me show you exactly how we go about making it so only one question comes up at a time. So here's how you do that. Okay, so first of all, if you cross off this tab and go back to Surveygizmo here, then once you go back to Surveygizmo, click on where it says style at the top, right? And then you'll go to a page that looks like this. If you scroll all the way down to where it says layout, click on layout, scroll back up. So where it says desktop interaction, you change it from standard to one at a time. And then to mobile interaction, it's already at one at a time. So that's fine. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much how you do that. Okay, so now it's as you can see, it's already one at a time. When you click on it, it works fine. All right. Now, as you can see, another thing is, so if we go back to share again and then we view that, right? So when we view it, you see this banner here at the top, with the name personal injury YT course. That looks super unprofessional, right? So what can we do to kind of get rid of that? Well, one thing, again, just to keep it simple here as possible, you could change this title. So the way to change the title here would be to, again, cross this off, go back, and then at the top, you can rename this to something like, I don't know, say if you're based in, I don't know, let's say you're based in Utah, right? So you could put something Utah maximum compensation, something like that, right? And then let's see if it changes it. Yeah, so as you can see, it's changed it now, right? So something like that, something more enticing that will actually make people want to fill out the form, right? So then if you actually go ahead and test out the form, so let's go ahead and fill it out, right? So when did the accident or injury occur? Less than 30 days ago. You keep going. When did the police arrive at the scene and generate a police report? Yes. So, just keep going. When were you hurt? How were you hurt? Trucking accident. Were you at fault? Yes. Did you receive immediate medical attention? Yes. Were you significantly disabled? Yes. Do you currently have an attorney representing you? No. Right. Full name, no, that. Okay. Email, just put your email there, test@test.com. Right. Phone number, I don't know, 850-298-8266. Okay. And then briefly just describe how Ashton, I was badly injured and the truck hit me. Right? Obviously, someone who's answering this legitimately would put something way more detailed than that, but that should be more than enough. Then once you submit that, you click submit. This should take you to the thank you page. Okay, so the thank you page here is going to have a button that says submit, but they don't actually have to click this button. The moment they arrive on this thank you page here, they're already this is already like a legitimate response. Okay, now this is it for this video. So on the second lesson here today, we learn how to set up the thank you page, and we learn how to style the form differently so that we only get one question at a time. And finally, we tested it out to see if it's working. Okay, on the next class, we're going to talk about how to receive your leads in real time. So how to receive an email every time somebody fills out the form. So I look forward to seeing you on the next class. If you want to actually work with us, so if you're a personal injury attorney and you want to work with us, go ahead and look in the description of the video. You'll find a link to my calendar. You'll be able to book a call with myself, and we'll go from there. Thank you.